Hello again, grade 3. How are you now? Okay. Now we are going to study Macmillan. Our book is Macmillan. Okay. Unit 2, Lesson 3, Sentence Building, and Unit 2, Lesson 5, which is Phonics. Phonics. So we're going to study sentence building and we are going to study phonics. Okay, let's start with sentence building. Okay, Unit 2, Lesson 3, Sentence Building. Today we're going to talk about conjunctions. Conjunction. What's the meaning of conjunction? Conjunction is a word. Okay, it's a word used to connect clauses or sentences or to coordinate words in the same clause. Again, conjunction is a word used to connect clauses or sentences to coordinate words in the same clause. What does it mean? In English, we have so many conjunctions. But this year we are going to study just two from them. Okay, which are and but. The word and the word but. These two are conjunctions. Okay, let's explain. Can you see what is Moby saying here? This picture or this part is in your books, by the way. Do you see Moby here? Very good. Here is Moby, okay? And he's saying something in the balloon up there. He's saying, remember, a conjunction can join two sentences together. Again, he said, remember, a conjunction can join two sentences together. Okay, let's see what's in the box. This dragon is green. It has a long tail. So now we have two separated sentences. Okay, so we want to use a conjunction. We want to join these two sentences together. Okay, as we knew that the conjunction can join two sentences together, right? So now we have two separated sentences. How do we know we have full stop between these two sentences? So we have already two sentences, right? Okay, this dragon is green. It has a long tail. These are two information. So we have to join these two sentences with and. Why? Because this we add an information. We add information for the first sentence. This dragon is green and it has a long tail. Okay, again, this dragon is green and it has a long tail. So if we have two sentences and you understood that we want to add information for the first sentence, so join blindly, join with and. Okay, see the next one. This dragon breathes fire. This dragon breathes fire. It does not hurt people. This dragon breathes fire, it doesn't hurt people. Okay, now there is a difference or between the first sentence and the second sentence. There is a difference. How the dragon breathes fire and it doesn't hurt people. So we have a difference between these two sentences. Okay, there is a contrast between these two sentences. So we have to join these two sentences with but. Okay, in this case we have to join these two sentences with but. Okay, it will be this dragon breathes fire but it doesn't hurt people. This dragon breathes fire but it doesn't hurt people. Okay, so if we have two contrast sentences or different sentences, okay, we join these two sentences with but. For example, I ran after the bus. I didn't catch the bus. Again, I ran after the bus. I didn't catch the bus. So this is the contrast between these sentences. Why? How did I run after the bus and I didn't catch it? So we join these two sentences with but. It will be I ran after the bus but I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it. Okay, very good. See the examples here. Number one, I play tennis and I swim. I play tennis and I swim. There is no contrast between swimming and playing tennis. So I play tennis and I swim. It's for add information, just for adding information. Okay. Number two, she bought apples and bananas. She bought apples and bananas. We can join words to the clause or to the sentence too. Okay, this we can add just a word with the sentence. So we use the conjunction to. She bought apples and bananas. Okay. I bought a skirt, some shoes and a jacket. I bought a skirt, some shoes, with the conjunction here, and, very good, and a jacket. I want to add something, so we use and. Okay, very good. Next one, here is but. Anna loves oranges. Anna loves oranges, but she hates pears. Again, Anna loves oranges, but she hates pears. So there is a difference. There is a difference here between these two sentences. Anna loves and she hates. So love and hate. So we have to add the word or the conjunction but. And Anna loves oranges, but she hates pears. Okay. Next, I speak French, but I've never been to France. Again, I speak French, but I have never been to France. Okay, here is a contrast between these two sentences. How do you speak French and you didn't go to France before? Okay, this is a difference, okay, or contrasting, or a contrast between these two sentences. So I speak French, but I have never been to France. The last one, Tom ran, but he missed the bus. I said this example before. Tom ran, but he missed the bus. Okay, although he ran, he didn't catch the bus, he missed the bus. Okay, Tom ran but he missed the bus. So it's according to your understanding the two sentences. First, try to understand the sentence, the two sentences, then join or use the conjunction and or but. Okay, let's have some more exercises about conjunction. Join the sentences with the conjunction and or but. Make one long sentence each time. Make one long sentence. Okay, join two sentences, small sentences, and make them one long sentence. Okay? Number one, some dragons are fat, some dragons are thin. The dragon was fierce, it breathed fire. The dragon had a head like a camel, it had horns like a goat. Number four, the dragon was like a snake, it was very thin. 5. One dragon was like a snake, one dragon was like a frog. Okay. Number 1, some dragons are fat, some dragons are thin. What do you think? Is there any difference between these two things, two sentences? Some dragons are fat, some dragons are thin. So, okay, of course, fat and thin, there is a difference between these two words. So, when we found that there is a contrast or a difference between the two sentences, what should we do? What should we use as a conjunction? But or and? Of course, but. So, some dragons are fat, but some dragons are thin. Okay? There is a difference. Okay. The dragon was fierce. It breathed fire. Again, the dragon was fierce. It breathed fire. Is there a difference between these two sentences? No, fierce means we studied it. Yes, very angry, ready to attack. So, and breathing fire. Yes, they are a little bit similar between each other, right? So, we join these two sentences with and. Very good. The dragon was fierce and it breathed fire. The dragon was fierce and it breathed fire. Number 3. The dragon had a head like a camel. It had horns like a goat. There is no contrasting between these two sentences. There is no difference between them. It's just for adding information, right? The dragon had a head like a camel. It had horns like a goat. And, of course, the dragon had a head like a camel and it had horns like a goat. Again, the dragon had a head like a camel and it had horns like a goat. Okay? Next, the dragon was like a snake. It was very thin. Again, the dragon was like a snake. It was very thin. So, is there any difference or contrasting? No, snake, thin. Okay, the snake is thin already, right? So the dragon was like a snake and it was very thin. The dragon was like a snake and it was very thin. Okay, the last one. One dragon was like a snake. One dragon was like a frog. One dragon was like a snake. One dragon was like a frog. What's the difference here? Snake and frog. Snake a little bit thin, frog it's fat a little bit. So there is a difference, snake and frog, this animal, and it has a shape, a specific shape, and frog it's another one. So, but very good. One dragon was like a snake, but one dragon was like a frog. We join these two sentences with but. One dragon was like a snake, but one dragon was like a frog. Okay? Okay, let's go now to the next part of our session today, which is phonics lesson. Okay, unit 2, lesson 5, spelling or phonics. Today we are going to talk about short U. Short U. See these words? The first word is pull. 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 And as you see in this picture, we can see a girl try to pull a dragon. Okay, so the verb here is pull. It has short U. Pull, pull, pull. Number 2, bull, bull, bull. You see in the picture number 2 an animal which we studied it before, which his name is bull, bull, bull. It's running after a dragon. Okay, so number 2, bull, bull, bull. Before we go to number 3, notice the difference between 1 and 2. Both have short U, but the first one has the letter P, which pronounces as and the second one, number 2, bull, has B, which pronounces like B, as book. Okay, so notice here this difference between the pull, bull, pull, bull. Okay. Number 3, push, push, p, push, p, push, push. Okay. This word too has the short U, push. Okay. The second one, number 4, bush, bush, b, sh, bush, bush. Okay. And it has short U. Of course, they have a difference in the first letter. P, push, as pen, and bush, b, as book. So notice this difference. Okay. Number 5, put, put, p, t, put. Okay. So put, you know this verb. Put the pencil on the table. Put, put. Again. You are going to pronounce them alone, okay? Next time or now after I finish them. Pull, pull, bull, bull, push, push, bush, bush, put, put. Okay, let's do some exercise. Write the rhyming words. Write the rhyming words. We have pull, push, bull, bush. Okay? The word pull rhymes means to have the same tune. Okay? To have the same tune. Pull rhymes with pull, push, no. Pull, bush, no. Pull, bull, yes. They have the same tune, or yes, the same tune. Okay. Number 2. Push rhymes with push. Push rhymes with push, bull, no. Push, pull, no. Push, bush. Push and bush, they have the same rhyming. Okay. Okay, so here it's pull, push, and push. I have very good handwriting, I know. Okay. The homework today is you write. Number 1, let me read the questions for you. Some dragons are fat, some dragons are thin. The question is to join these two sentences, and we practiced it before. Number 2, the dragon had a head like a camel. It had horns like a goat. Join. Use one of the two conjunctions that we studied today. Some dragons are big, other dragons are small. Here, use but. The dragon had scales like a fish. It had a tail like a crocodile. And, very good. Use none of it. Okay, use and. Okay. The dragon had scales like a fish. It had a tail like a crocodile. Use and to answer this question. Okay. Now, when you are in your home, okay, after our session, practice the long U and the short U with this type of sentences, okay, which its name is tongue twisters. Tongue twisters. You can search or Google it after the session. Write on Google tongue twisters and write short U, for example. You will have so many sentences and difficult sentences in pronunciation, so practice it. And I challenge you to say this picture or this sentences fast, okay, and without any mistake in pronunciation. Okay, let me read it for you. A tutor who tooted the flute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot? Try to say it fast, okay, and you will be fluent and you can talk without stops, okay? See you next time. Thank you for watching.